resting on the jawline, rough wool of the sleeve. Light is lancing through the glass. Dust is heavy in the air. Stay in the palm, hold the pulse of it. Stay in the palm. Tracing the blue under skin. Clock is counting down the steam. Your breath is slow in sand even. Anchor in an inn. Anchor in the linen. Stay in the palm, hold the pulse of it. Stay in the palm. Vessels and the ink running through the wrist, the timber of the house shifting in the heat. Rest the weight, rest the weight of the hand, rest the weight. Stay here, rest the weight. The sun is hitting the rug. It looks like a yellow square. I am staying very still. My feet are cold under the blanket. I forgot to close the window. Now the air smells like wet grass. Don't move yet. Keep the page open. I like it like this. I like it like this. Don't move yet. Keep the page open. I like it like this. I like it like this. My tea is getting lukewarm. I'm on page 84. You are still pretending to sleep. I saw your left eyelash move. The steam is disappearing into the dust, floating in the air. Don't move yet. Keep the page open. I like it like this. I like it like this. Don't move yet. Keep the page open. I like it like this. I like it like this. Wait, I think the clock stopped. I haven't heard it tick in a while. Maybe today is just one long hour. One long hour. One long hour. The sun moved to the wall. Now the square is a rectangle. I like it like this. Stay. The refraction of light across the cedar, striking the ceramic rim with clinical precision. Your thumb traces the vein in my wrist, an ancient cartography of quiet belonging. We are nested in the inherited linen, frayed at the edges like a coastline. The convallaria bends toward the window glass, acknowledging the warmth of the solar as a band. We are reading the same heavy book. Your gaze is a lexicon of devotion, of absolute devotion. The vocabulary of your eyes is fast, speaking of histories we haven't written. The porcelain vessel steams between my palms, fragrant with crushed bergamot and peppermint. I am cataloging the silence of the room, a sanctuary built from shared breath. The cardinal lands on the iron railing, a sudden punctuation of crimson and light. No dialogue is required for this understanding. The inheritance of peace is a heavy fabric, wrapped around our shoulders like carded wool in the sanctuary of the late morning. Your hand is an anchor in the light, keeping me tethered to this specific hour. The architecture of the house is breathing, expanding with the heat of the day. I rest my head against your shoulder, a final sentence in a long paragraph. The clock ticks with a rhythmic patience, measuring the depth of our mutual calm. The dust particles rotate in the beam, a mitochondrions of planetary motion, and the teacup is empty but the warmth remains, transferred from the ceramic to my skin. The Lana Caravine climbing the porch, Whitney liturgy of our stillness. Do-ba-da-ba. Paper snap, ink on the page, tap the wood, keep the pace. Sun hits the desk, dust dances slow. Stay in the lines, easy now, so easy now. You watch me steam on the glass, turn the leaf, let it pass. Hardback bound, heavy and thick. Watch the clock, click, 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 click. The mind wants to drift right out to the street where the big boots hit the heartbeat, but I stay right here. Hit the heartbeat, but I stay right here, locked in the chair. start. Read it again. Hold the thought, hold the pen, swing the ink. Black and white, just us two, doing it right, doing it right, doing it right. Click, click the pace, click, click, click. Easy now, do-ba-da-ba-ba. The grate is heavy iron, it holds the birch limbs together. You haven't moved in 20 minutes, 20 minutes. The room feels smaller now, in a way that finally makes sense. The draft under the door is just a reminder of what we kept out. Kept it out. I am watching the way the orange light prints geometric patterns on your sleeve. It is a quiet chemistry, a slow consumption of oxygen and wood. We don't need to discuss the weather, or the thing is a physical weight settling on my shoulders like a wool coat. It is easy to measure the afternoon by how much timber remains in the basket. The winter is a logical neighbor, standing on the porch, waiting for an invitation that we are too comfortable to give. So comfortable. Your hand is near the edge of the rug, just out of reach of the rug, just out of reach of the sparks. I think about the movement of time, I think about the movement of time, how it slows when the air gets dry. The clock in the hallway is ticking, but the sound is soft and unimportant. I suppose this is what they meant by finding a center. Finding a center. The wood pops once, a small sharp noise in the stillness. You look up and smile, just a little, and I stay right here, watching the ash turn white, turn white. The sun hits the floorboards in those long yellow strips. You are moving through the kitchen without making a sound. I like the way the ceramic feels against my palms. It is a heavy heat that does not go away too fast. I watch the steam curl up towards the ceiling while you lean against the counter, just looking at me, just looking at me. It is a steady kind of holding on, like the heat that stays inside the clay. I do not need much else besides this, just the way you look in the morning light. Soft and easy, so soft, so soft and easy. I have these papers spread out across the oak table, trying to make sense of all these printed lines, but I keep catching the rhythm of your breathing. It is more important than anything I am reading now. The ink stays dry while the morning disappears, and I am perfectly fine with falling behind. It is a steady kind of holding on, like the heat that stays inside the clay. I do not need much else besides this, just the way you look in the morning light, soft and easy, so soft and easy. We do not have to talk about the things we have to do. The grass is growing outside without any help from us. Let the sugar sink down to the bottom of the cup. Everything exactly where it needs to be, exactly where it needs to be. It is a steady kind of holding on, like the heat that stays inside the clay. I do not need much else besides this, just the way you look in the morning light, soft and easy. Keep the kettle low, keep the blankets on the floor. It is a steady kind of holding, stay right here, stay right here. Stay right here. The pendulum moves from side to side, keeping a steady pace against the wall. I watch the dust dancing in the air, falling softly onto the wooden floor. Everything is exactly where it should be, in this little space I call my own. Everything I need is in this breath, in the feel of staying perfectly still. The world can wait for its turn, but for now I am on sanctuary. I am on sanctuary, wrapped in a peace that feels like home. A heavy mug warms up my palms, rising steam clouds up the window glass. The pages of a book turn slowly, marking time by the fading afternoon. I do not need a reason to stay, I only need the grace of this art. Everything I need is in this breath, in the feel of staying perfectly still. The world can wait for its turn, but for now I am on sanctuary. I am on sanctuary, wrapped in a peace that feels like home. No one is asking for my attention, no one is pulling at my sleeve. I find my power in the still, building a world where I can breathe. The future is a mountain I won't climb today. Everything I need is in this breath, in the feel of staying perfectly still. The world can for its turn, but for now I am on sanctuary. I am on sanctuary, wrapped in a peace that feels like home. Ticking away in the corner, side to side, just me and the rhythm, staying still, perfectly still. Squares are crooked, stretched out on the green. The soil is damp below, the soil is damp below. I feel it through my coat. Oh, you slice up here with a knife. The skin is thin and pale. We don't need to talk today. The silence is enough. The wind moves in a circle, a man in circle. The leaves don't ask for much, just a place to land, just a place to lie. Your eyes are on the clouds. I am counting the ants. They walk across your thumb. You don't even flinch. The sky is a flat blue. It doesn't see us here. A bird flies to the woods. The world is very still. If I close my eyes, would I still be real? Or just a salt stain on this checkered cloth? The sun is a cold light breaking through the oaks. The wind moves in a circle, a man in circle. The leaves don't ask for much, just a place to land, just a place to lie. The grass is moving now. It's okay to disappear in the green, in the tall green. The light hits the wood floor. I watch it's the dust move. It moves in small circles in the air. The window is open a crack. The air is cold, but the sun is not. Stay right there. Don't move your hand the way the light hits you. It is enough, enough. It is more than enough. It is more than enough. Your eyes are still closed. I can hear you breathe in and out like the tide against the stone. The sheets are tangled, but I don't want to fix them. I just want to look at you. Stay right there. Don't move your hand the way the light hits you. It is enough, enough. It is more than enough. The world can wait outside. It can wait by the gate. It can wait in the grass. just stay. Stay. I found a pile of 2 under the couch. Blue ink is smudged across my knuckle. The radiator makes a rhythmic clicking sound. It matches the way you breathe. Pale light hits the dust on the silence without making it sound like a void, making it sound empty. I am folding the morning into an envelope, leaving it right where you can find it. Simple things feel like heavy secrets now. We are finally good at being still. The toaster popped and made me jump. The strawberry jam is far too sweet. I watched a sparrow on the porch railing. It looked like it was waiting for a sign. I am writing down the way you look before the world gets too loud again. I am folding the morning into an envelope, leaving it right where you can find it. Simple things feel like heavy secrets now. We are finally good at being still. It is terrifying to be this okay, to not be looking for an exit. I used to think peace was a lie, or something meant for other people, meant for someone else. But here is the ink on the page. Wait until you read what I wrote. Wait for the light to hit. Wait until you see the tea is cold. It is all for you. Just stay right there in the sheets. Stay right there. Don't move a muscle yet. Don't move a muscle yet. The ink is still wet on the paper. Ink is still wet. It is still wet. Sunlight spills, 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 oh spills, tracing the grain across the wood. Soft skin, soft, warm. Liquid touch. watching a beetle die on the flagstone. It's twitching in the way I do when I'm nervous. You're pointing out the hydrangea bushes, saying they need more iron in the soil. But the sun is hitting your neck in a way that makes me think about hospital waiting rooms and the way the linoleum reflects the ceiling. I'm trying to be present for the walk, but I'm counting the steps until I can lay back down. Stay here in the weeds with me. Stay here. Don't ask me to be anything else. Lost wire, anything else. Not today. Just watch the dirt get under my nails. Under my nails. You have a bruise on your shin from the bed frame, a purple map of where we've been sleeping. We passed the neighbor's fence where the paint is peeling like sunburned skin after a long July. I wanna tell you I'm failing at being a person, but you're busy smelling the lavender. You say it reminds you of soap in a bathroom, and I just nod because I can't remember my own. The silence feels like a Sunday morning when nobody showed up for the sermon. Stay here in the weeds with me. Stay here. Don't ask me to be anything else. Lost wire, anything else. Not today. Just watch the dirt get under my nails. Under my nails. The light is too bright for my eyes. Too bright. We're just walking in circles. I'm still waiting for the floor to give way, but the grass is holding us up. Maybe the apocalypse is just a slow Tuesday, and we're just picking at scabs in the garden. In the garden. For now. For now. Porcelain rests upon the scarred oak. Steam rises from the fusion of chicory root. Your diaphragm pulses with a sudden frantic rhythm. The punchline lingers in the oxygen between us, a tectonic shift within this narrow scullery. You are a monument of sudden bright sound. I watch the way your shoulders heave, tracing the lineage of your genuine mirth. Beyond the window a cedar waxwing hovers, navigating the branches of the silver birch. The world is violent and vastly indifferent, but here the gravity feels centered and kind. This silence is a heavy velvet tapestry, woven from the threads of our shared history. We do not need the clutter of syntax or the clumsy architecture of spoken explanation. Only the stillness. We are just celestial bodies and fixed orbit, no longer seeking by the weight of this small joy, no longer seeking in a reason for existing, simply braiding in the frequency of afterglow, simply vibrating in the frequency of afterglow. The resonance remains. You peel a clementine with methodical grace. The citrus oils atomize in the cool air. A fragrance of ponderosa pine in winter stains the linen towel draped over your arm. I am documenting the tetragrammaticity of your knuckles, each ridge a mountain range I have climbed. A liturgy performed without a single prayer. The castery performed without a single prayer. The cast iron skillet remains cold on the stove while the sun calculates its slow descent. We are pretending to taste in a fable of peace, untouched Butch by the machinery of the exterior world. Our knees brush beneath the table edge, a tectonic plate, movement of sheer devotion. Your eyes reflect the grain of the wood, a mirror of the forest we planted together. Everything is ending somewhere in the distance, but here the clock has forgotten to strike. This silence is a heavy velvet tapestry, woven from the threads of a shared history. We do not need the clutter of sensory. No longer seeking by the weight of this small joy, no longer seeking in a reason for existing, simply extending through the floorboard, simply vibrating in the frequency of afterglow. Stay the resonance remain. The sun is hitting the rug, exactly where I'm sitting. My green sweater feels heavy in a good way. I've been staring at the same paragraph for maybe 20 minutes. The words are just shapes now. Let's just stay quiet. Stay quiet. Let's just stay quiet. Stay quiet, quiet. The loo and something nice on the wall. On the wall. It's okay to do nothing. It's okay. The tea is cold in the mug. I forgot I even made it. One is gray and one is white. There's a bird on the ledge, looking at me through the glass. I wonder if he's bored too. Everything feels soft around the edges. Let's just stay quiet. Stay quiet. Let's just stay quiet. Stay quiet, quiet. The loo and something nice on the wall. On the wall. It's okay to do nothing. It's okay. Floating, just floating, watching the dust float away. The afternoon is leading in. I don't need to go anywhere. Stay right here. The world is outside, but I'm in here. Page 10, still on page 10. Don't move an inch. It's quiet, finally. Heels dig deep, the black dirt gives way. I lean back, watch the oak bark slide by. Slide by. Chain links bite the air, a steady click and snap, clockwork in the garden. Sun hits the nape of a resting neck. Weightless for a beat, then the pull returns. The pull returns. Breath catches in the throat like a reed in the wind, keeping time with the dust. rest on a wooden board between the mud and the blue. Eyes shut tight, feeling the pendulum swing. Warmth in the palms, the world is a slow loop. Slow loop, slow loop. No rush to step down, the rhythm is the point. The rest is just talk. Back and forth, high and low, just a soft sway. The morning sits heavy on the windowsill, where the white paint is starting to flake, just enough to show the wood underneath. It is a quiet sort of miracle how the floorboards hold up the weight of our shared history without making a single sound today. I watch the steam rise from the ceramic rim. It moves in patterns I can't quite name, but I appreciate the heat against my palms. The way your sweater is draped over the chair reminds me that the air and we are still here to notice the change. People look for lightning in the clouds, or wait for the world to break wide open, but I find the logic in a well-placed spoon, or the rhythm of the clock ticking in the hall. It is the small geometry of being known that keeps the pulse steady and the mind clear. Maybe it is enough to simply be articulate about the way the light hits the blue bowl, settle at the bottom. I don't need a reason to be thankful for the silence that sits between us now, like a book we have both already read. Stays open, the season turns slow. It is enough, it is enough. The light is hitting the wood. I am watching your hand. It moves when you breathe. Just a little bit, just a little bit. I do not want to move yet. I do not want to move at all. Stay right here. Stay right here where it is warm. Stay right here. Stay right here. hair is cold on the floor, but the wool is heavy on my legs. Your skin is soft and real. I know every line. I know where I am. I know. I do not want to move yet. I do not want to move at all. Stay right here. Stay right here where it is warm. Stay right here. Stay right here. The world can wait outside. The world can wait. It does not matter now. It does not matter. It does not matter at all. Close your eyes again, just for a minute, just for now, just for now. The sun hits the wood grain. You are turning a thin page. The steam rises from the cup. I see the ink on your thumb. You have not moved for some time. The room is becoming bright. Across the table, your hand finds mine. It is warm and steady. It is warm and steady. The morning moves slow. I have my own stack of books, but I watch the dust move in the light from the high window. The radiator makes a metallic click. You are underlining a long sentence. The pen is blue and cheap plastic. Your glasses sit on the bridge of your nose. Across the table, your hand finds mine. It is warm and mine. It is warm and steady. The morning moves slow. The traffic is a distant sound. The kettle is cooling on the stove. We do not need to speak at all. This is how the day begins, a quiet sort of weightless support. Support across the table. Your hand finds mine. It is warm and steady. It is warm.